Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Konate, passing is crisp and sharp. Doué, and the shot, Thuram!
France really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries a shot! Has a look up and drives it forward.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
That is a superb rearguard action. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
France are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for.
Merci à tous d'accueillir nos joueurs.
Here we go again.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Wood, and the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
He's in a great position here. Not the most convincing of passes. Spread out to the left. Kolomuani. Kolomuani's cross. Shot a goal! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
France choosing to make the first change. Thuram being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Le numéro 10, le numéro 11.
Conte looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
He's played it back, and it's Gendouzi. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Attention, changement.
France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Decent progress down the left. Well, that pass isn't the best. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He can run onto that. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A case now of complete control. That's a lovely, neat pass. Zaire Emery. Guendouzi. Now Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Now that looks a decent ball. Colomboani's terrific header. It's a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Things looking so... Just the goalkeepers, and the shot! And that's past the post. Colomboani. And it's Zaire Emery. Played back in. Conte. France finding their passes.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Olise opts for safety. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Klaus. Hernandez. Now Mbappe. And that is as far as it goes. France can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
France definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.